short, but it's alright. Hey Taylor, you gotta do something on the TikTok. Drag the something to do the something. For some reason. Hey, it's Carrie at Trendy. We are gonna go live on TikTok and on Facebook.
It's still cut off.
Oh, it's fine. And I'm trying to see if there's any.
It's loading. It's just no internet connection. What in the world?
Oh well.
I mean, it says there's somebody on there. Do you want me to tilt this one or are you fine?
It's fine. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna make this lemon wreath. Where's the wreath? Oh, it's over here. That is, we've got this lemon welcome sign, and this is in a kit already, and Taylor is posting it now. Yeah. It's not on the app. The kit is not on the app. It's just on the website. The kit, the new way we figured out how to put the kits together, won't let me put it on the app, so it's just on the website. But when we get back to the shop, we came to Mother's to get a tea and to do this. And when we get back to the shop, Tyler and I are going to go live and do some comment sold sales this afternoon. We've got bees pulled out, butterflies pulled out, ladybugs,
lemons, pineapple, peach, strawberry, all the fruits.
So we'll be there all afternoon.
Bugs
and bees and butterflies.
And fruit.
So, anyway. So, we're going to make a ruffle wreath, and then that sign, and then the ribbons are this micro dot, this big dot, a stripe, and this check lemon with the plaid. Anyway. So.
Super cute. These supplies would look good with the lime.
Too.
Yes. Or pineapple.
True.
The sign is metal, and it comes with a sawtooth hanger on the back. And I threaded one, well, I put 2 chenille stems together because I don't have any of those long ones. So I put 2 together and run that through the chenille, through the sawtooth hanger. But I needed one from the bottom too, and I really need to punch a hole in it, but I didn't have anything right here to punch a hole with it, and I didn't have a cable mount. So I used some
alien
tape that just sticks to anything. This is for our purposes. You wouldn't want to do that and sell it to somebody, but for our purposes and for my front door or Karen's front door, Taylor's front door, this is fine. So anyway, that's what we did. So we cut the mesh into 20-inch pieces, and we're using 2 rolls of the same mesh. And I should have thought if we wanted to, you could have just cut a 40-inch piece, you know, because you're winding up with 40 inches of mesh and a twist. But 2 ruffles really gives it a little better look anyway. But to reduce the rattling a little bit, you just kind of roll those edges in and then ruffle it up through the center. Kind of keep it all even.
You want to start on the inside or the outside?
I like to start on the outside, but it didn't really matter. So that's what one ruffle looks like. And then we're going to put 2 together. And that's what 2 looks like, and we're going to put that. You want to go ahead and put the ribbon cluster in here now?
I can.
I thought, since we've got the ribbons cut 13 inches, the 4 ribbons, that we could just do this all in one whack. One whack.
One whack. Okay.
Well, it might not work. We might, because by the time I get one done, you can't get the other. I don't know if that'd be faster or not. Anyway, once you get your ribbon cluster in, you want to spread all your ribbons out, get them all separated. And you can adjust on these, you know, at other times too, but kind of run your fingers under the ribbon strips to make sure they're all facing forward. And just kind of spread them out. Let's just do the ruffles and then go back and do the ribbons. I think that might go faster.
Well, you just ready to get us out of your house?
Huh?
You just ready to get us out of your house?
Well, your daddy will be home in a little bit, and he doesn't know we're filming, so he's going to come through the door saying, no telling what.
Honey, I'm home.
No, he won't be saying that.
What'd you fix me for lunch? Oh, here he comes. I see his little black truck just driving up the road.
We were filming one day, he had been mowing the yard and got gasoline all over him and came in the back door taking off his clothes. I was filming in the kitchen. I thought, oh my goodness. This mesh, this is really stout mesh. I don't know how to describe it. It's thick.
Thick. She did.
Is this CBI or Jessicatina?
CBI. I think it's.
I'm trying to look it up.
Faux jute, maybe.
Well, it's polypropylene, but I mean, it's really
substantial.
It just says it's faux jute thin stripe mesh.
So it's got something besides just polypropylene in it.
Yeah.
Probably.
So it doesn't smell like it. I guess because it's faux jute. It doesn't smell like.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's got some kind of polyester fiber or something in addition to the polypropylene. So I think it's all plastic. It really, it's got a lot of body to it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Body. I like that. Justin says, hey, on TikTok, that's going to be cute.
Hey.
Handful.
Yep, big. Hey, Pop. Hey. What you doing?
Hey.
We're filming.
Your granddaughter's wanting to go fishing.
She's out at the pond.
Yeah, I saw the car down.
Yeah.
I never would have believed Maggie would have come home from college wanting to go fishing.
She's been fishing every day.
Every day.
Till dark.
It's on her mind right now, and she's obsessed with it, and I'm just letting her go.
Yeah.
Baby, go get you some sunshine. And she feeds the ducks and takes pictures with the ducks down there. And,
She's living her life.
and then Mr. Bill stops and talks to her. And anyway, she's just,
She'll be 21 in a couple of weeks.
yes, let's let her fish while she wants to fish.
Yeah.
Before she starts doing things of the world.
Oh,
Michelle Pathley says, hey.
hey, Michelle.
Michelle Pethley, bless her heart, I've messaged
Shelly.
her.
She goes by Shelly.
Yes, but I had to message her the other day about the app. I was so frustrated with the app, and she kind of talked me off the ledge a little bit. I was ready to blow it up.
She's getting ready to do a live.
I know.
She said. I told her. Be sure to let us know so we can maybe between.
She does really good work.
She does pretty stuff.
Michelle says your app is beautiful.
It is now.
So many beautiful things.
It is now.
Right,
It
that's all that
is
matters. It is
Hot mess. We thought.
Okay, so this is what happens sometimes when you have a roll, a 10-yard roll of mesh. Your last roll might come out short. Your last roll. I cannot talk. So I'm going to stick it in here with the one that was a full size, and like I say, stick it on the bottom. You'd never know it. You couldn't find it if you went back and looked. You'd never find it. So don't fret about that. If you're cutting ruffles and your roll turns out short,
Just tuck that roll in there like you tuck that roll in your
keep on
legs every
going.
morning.
Keep on trucking.
Michelle says she's so glad it's fixed. It's so much easier to shop.
Well, good.
Yes.
But you know, I don't use, of course, I have no, I don't shop, so I hadn't
Well,
really looked at
we
that.
thought, and that
Excuse me.
it was not an error. We thought once we showed it on the live and it had that little video button, we thought it was listed like it was on the app. Well, the only way they could shop was literally on that live. We couldn't search by the number or anything
And go back later.
because I had not put the stuff on the app. So we had
So it was just
13,000
more
SKUs
shirts. Yeah.
and I had 1,500 on the app. So it was
See?
worthless.
I thought that any product that you uploaded would
No.
go to the app.
Nope. It is connected.
Just like you would say, sell and
No, ma'am. It's not a sales
Walmart.
channel.
Not
No.
Walmart. No,
No, it's not a sales
it's
channel.
not a shopping channel.
Mm-mm. It is.
Excuse
It has to be
me. Frog in my throat.
added to the app.
Okay. Didn't know that.
Which we didn't really either.
Me
That's
either.
kind of the reason it was not.
So how many
easily
products
shoppable.
you have on there now?
I think now I've got 7,000.
And you've got how many
I
products?
have 13,000 SKUs, but I don't have 13,000 active SKUs.
Oh, okay.
And let me tell you another little nugget I figured out. If it's in Shopify and it's on draft and has quantity in, because, you know, maybe we couldn't find it or maybe we're holding some out, if I put it on the app, it put it in stock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was a fun finding.
You know, that was.
Figured that out real quick.
Well,
And the other app dilemma is we had that old app that the back of it is black and it says Trendy Tree. It's an old app that pops up on the website, but it takes you to a dead link because we don't have the app anymore. So now I'm talking to the old app people and trying to get them to block that prompter. I thought I was gonna have to write some code yesterday. Did you know how that goes? I'm having to talk to these little people, and they don't understand me, and I don't understand them, and
you have a little bit of a language barrier.
a little bit.
Well, now y'all, it's
Hey,
you know that little thing that
you know it pops up.
there.
Can you send me a screenshot for reference? Yes. Anyway, we're working on it.
So it is
But it is
a lot
better.
easier to shop.
This mesh is just tearing my shirts up now.
Wear your apron.
Well, I forget about it till we get started.
Debbie Whittington wants to know what tea flavors are y'all having today.
Mine today is just flavored water. It is pina colada and orange and lime, and it's so good.
What's mine?
Let's see, yours was cold fusion,
Orange.
and this is Taylor's, and it was
Pinch perfect.
Pink for St. Patrick's.
Pinch.
Like peach.
Or
Peach for St. Patrick's Day. Peach.
Pinch.
Paint it. We can't paint you because you got on green.
Not today anyway.
well, I'm trying to think what it had. Lime and
I really can't tell now that I'm drinking it. I can't remember what's in it.
Is it cute? Is
Citrus.
it melon?
No, it's not.
No.
melon.
citrus and
Citrus,
lime.
lime, and did it have any
And
pineapple?
cherry limeade, lemonade,
Lemonade. Okay.
fresh. It's kind of tart. It's
I
good.
like it.
It's good.
I like
I
mine
just
tart.
had some.
I don't really like mine sweet.
That's all.
Thank
It's
you.
good. It's good.
I like mine to be sour.
I don't have a cold.
We're just, it's fine. We're all bloated.
Donna is on here. She said,
Hey, Donna.
what are you two doing?
That's tart.
I am.
Tart.
What'd she say?
She said, what are you two doing?
I don't even know.
I'm making a lemon wreath today. And when we get through, they're going to help me decorate my mantle.
We went to see Mrs. Doubtfire last night.
Oh, yeah. How was that?
So cute.
They went to the Orpheum in
Memphis.
Memphis. How was Memphis? Y'all got made it home, huh?
We had to take a detour, and we went through somewhere, and I promise you, there was a billboard that said, "Real men do not murder."
Oh, my
So that made you feel real confident in your safety.
And so,
Because that's what me and David said. If I was going to shoot somebody, and I saw that sign, I think,
well, I'm not
I
gonna
don't think I'm going to do it today.
So did y'all eat before?
We went to Rendezvous.
Before?
We left here at 3, and got to Memphis about 5:30, and that dead gum play was not over till 11 in the PM.
The Rendezvous is a
Old
Barbecue
barbecue
restaurant.
joint.
famous barbecue restaurant.
And then we took the kids down to Bill Street to let them walk
okay,
around.
what they think about that?
Well,
Just that walk?
yeah, we stayed right there. Rendezvous, we parked, and then we walked to Bill Street. It's just right there, so it was fun. I was telling Maggie, as soon as 21 hits her, I'll bring her back and take her to Silky's.
Now what's that?
That's that place where you go in there and you get that big bucket, and you don't even know what's in it. They just bring you with straws.
I'll take your
That's
over
it.
there.
Now,
Couple weeks, Mama, we'll come down. I get you a bucket. So anyway, we were plotting our. But the play was really cute, and that man who was Mrs. Doubtfire was crazy talented.
did he kind of look like?
He did not look like he was a little feller. He didn't look like Robin Williams when he was in his just his clothes, but when he put the face and stuff on, it looked just like her. It was really good.
That was a good movie.
Except we had, you know how when she goes to see the kids and she comes in the door and she says, hello, you know how she does that? Well, we had this man behind us that was probably in his 40s, and if he said, hello, one time, I bet he said it 15,000 to the point that me and the kids were like, do it again. Say it again. I finally told David, it's pretty loud, and I was like, woo, that wasn't funny the first time. It's not getting any funnier yet. He kept doing it.
Well, maybe he couldn't help it.
He could help it. He was a grown man. Shut up. Then we stood up, and it had gotten cool in the theater, and he had his jacket on like a lady, like backwards, snuggled up. Like, fella. He was getting on our nerves.
Was that a short? That's a short one. Well,
Is there any more?
I don't know. Got a husk down my throat or something.
There's one on the floor.
Yeah. We gotta have one more.
Can you reach it?
Oh, I see it.
I was about to say, I cut the whole thing.
Anyway, that was what Nana got me and Matt for our birthday. So, that's what we did.
What y'all doing for Matt's birthday?
Um,
Got plans?
I'm already done.
What'd you get him?
Got some money.
uh,
He wanted money for tennis lessons.
I got his part of it.
He'll be 16.
I'll get his car insurance. That'll be the big gift.
His birthday what, on like Monday or something?
Yeah, his birthday is the 25th, and Maggie's is the next Monday on the 1st.
Yes.
Not full.
So,
That's pretty. That green and yellow niche.
So now we're going to make ribbon clusters. You don't have to do them all the
is
same.
that it?
I mean, just so you know, wind up with a narrow one on top. Now, people do this different. I like to undo my twist and put the ribbon cluster down and then secure it back. You will see people that don't do that. It's just strictly what you get comfortable with. It seems to me like if I don't undo the twist, that the ribbon cluster gets a little loose.
I put black and white in this because of the stripe.
Oh yeah, around the.
Yeah.
You just, I didn't fan that out too good. Fan those ribbons out, and you don't have to do ribbon clusters. You don't have to put all 4 ribbons. If you just want to use 2, that's fine. We're just going to go ahead and use it all. I think we still got enough left over to make a bow.
I hope so. I think I used that board this time, so it was a lot more
More accurate.
even.
Who did you say makes that board?
Hot Mesh Mom.
Let me show it to them. Hot Mesh Mom, you can get it on Etsy. It's 10, 12, 14, and 13 inches. You just wrap your ribbon around it and cut it. Some people cut their ribbon strips 12 inches, 13, or 14. 13 kind of seems to be the one I like the best. I don't know. I guess it depends on what you're making, but 14 they can get a little long. And if you, of course, you cut enough ribbon strips to go in each twist. If you needed to cut back on your ribbon a little bit, you don't have to put a ribbon strip where you're going to put your bow. It's just a thought. I like that touch of black.
I do too.
this wreath is deep this way. And you'll wind up fluffing the ribbons a couple of times before you get through, because by the time you mess with it and put your sign on it, you're going to crush them down a little bit and hung again. So what do you do? If you're putting ribbon twists, do you like to untwist and secure it, or do you just lay it right on top of the ruffle?
I do whatever you tell me.
Huh?
So I do whatever you tell me.
No, I mean, I'm asking the
I know.
folks, kind of what the consensus is out there, if they untwist or twist. That's just the way I learned how.
Who taught you how to do wreaths?
I guess I watched Julie
Julie?
the first time. Julie and Damon. Oh, the first person that ever showed me how to make a wreath was T and I. They had those awful, awful easy wreath forms. They had
Oh, they were so hard to clamp.
yes, and they laid that mesh down and clamped those big old pincher things around that mesh, and it was hard. But that was the first mesh wreath I had ever seen. And if you've ever look back at the first wreath I made, the Halloween wreath, hook technique,
You don't have to do it.
it was awful. And I put in some sprays, and I didn't know that you cut your sprays off, you know, or a bush. If I used a bush, I put the whole bush in.
What? Nobody would.
I didn't know. I didn't know you could cut those things apart, or even shorten them. I mean, I tried to put some sprays in were that long, and I put them in. Try to go to the back and try to secure them.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to find that.
I'm sure we probably hung it up and thought, ooh,
I was proud of it.
look what Mom
It is-
made.
It is on the internet. It is on the
We'll
internet.
have to find it.
It's
See
a
what it
purple
looks
Halloween wreath.
like. You've shared it before.
So, I mean, you know, good mercy.
Michelle Peckley and Tina Fulmer said they are untwisters.
Untwisters. Okay.
Untwisters. I think the untwisters will have it.
On TikTok, Justin said the whole bush with a bunch of laughing faces.
Oh, well, the whole bush.
That's
Big
so,
old wad.
that's so funny. Like trying to envision what it would look like with a
A
whole
big old
bush
clump
in
of
there.
just daisies. Ooh.
Well, especially in floor arrangements, you know. Oh my gosh, I've got a tutorial. There's a tutorial, or that I hope people don't look back at them. I didn't know whether to take them off or not, but we've got tutorials on Trendy that go back to like 2009,
Wow.
2007.
Yeah, sorry
Yeah.
to say.
I've learned a lot since then. So, you know, if anybody looks at that, I hope that they'll look at the date those things were posted. Because I've got there's a Easter spring floral arrangement. And every one of those stems were that long. And I
Had to find a big vase.
they are in a vase, and I didn't trim nothing.
I'm gonna have to go back and see if I can find it.
They are, and there's so many comments about how pretty it was.
Well, it was what nobody knew.
Justin said that was the thing though, those 21-inch puffs and then the whole stem sticking out. I remember seeing y'all.
Oh, Lord.
The
Awful.
vase was this tall. I bet that arrangement was this tall. I couldn't hardly get it in the
Get it
That's funny.
photo frame. I mean, it had, oh gosh, pink bunny hats, I think, and sprays and picks.
Mm.
Big old long stems.
Well,
Happy ball.
that's all right.
Everybody's gotta start
well, I was one time making, poof wreaths is what we started out with. I didn't actually see a ruffle wreath, I think, until it was, what was that blonde-headed guy at CDI that's not there anymore? The florist,
Scott?
no. He was he from North Carolina?
David?
David. He had made a ruffle wreath. And that was actually the first one I ever saw. But prior to then, I didn't do anything but poofs. So, and you always had mesh left over from that 21-inch roll. So one day we thought, by gosh, we're going to use up all this mesh and not have any of these leftovers. So I measured out the poofs to use all the mesh.
Our math never maths.
Do you? Well, I did, and I'm telling you, I think the poofs were like 17, 18, 19 inches or something like that. That was the loosest, floppiest wreath you've ever seen. It didn't cover up the frame. You could see right through it. It was awful. So after that, I'm kind of glad we got away. Well, not always away from 21-inch, but the 10-inch
It's harder to handle.
just got so popular.
Justin still uses some 21-inch,
Well,
doesn't he?
it's,
I know Max does.
you go around it and do like your base. I like it, and then put some ruffles on top. But we just don't buy as much, or you don't buy as
We
much.
don't buy-
We don't buy as
21-inch
much. I mean, we don't have a big variety right now. Rachel's on here. She's
Hey,
just
Mom.
saying
Hey,
hey.
Rachel, I need my mantle decorated.
Rachel works for Budsy now.
Well, what's your day off, Rachel?
Never.
She's not having one.
I'm joking.
Yes, I've already been worried about my Sunday school class for Christmas because I've done some fresh flowers for Sunday school for the last few years, and now we don't have access.
Did my Easy Bows come in?
Huh?
Did my Easy Bows come in? They should.
I don't think they have yet.
So, okay, so there it is with all the rough. Mercy.
That looks pretty. I like the black.
I'm gonna step back.
You may take this one down?
Yeah, just throw it to the floor. Just kind of push those mesh rolls from the back, you know, kind of push it out to kind of open up that center a little bit. That is full mesh.
Michelle says it's gorgeous.
Thank you.
It is full.
It is full, and it's thick. I bet it's got my shirt.
I'm gonna get over here and start doing the bow and I'll use it like this down.
Okay. Dadgummit.
Because I don't like this down.
Okay, so to put the sign on, well, first thing I'm going to do is make a hanger for the back. I've got to have some chenille stems. I mean, I have to use purple because that's what I've got. But when I make a hanger, I usually make it around one of the straight pieces of the wreath frame. And that way, the hanger stays there and it doesn't slide 6 inches over or anything. You can make a hanger with 4-wire or zip ties, chenille stems, binding, what's that stuff called? Binding
Wire?
We need some of that.
Okay.
And we'll make a hanger and then put the sign on while Carrie makes the bow.
Yes.
We can tell them how you're making it.
Well, hey, I have to focus. I can't.
Well, she's making about a 7-inch bow.
Yeah.
Well, not 7-inch. The loops are like 7 inches, so she'll wind up with a bow that's about 14 inches. And
No, I can't. I'm not familiar enough with this.
on this one, we're probably just going to go with like one big bow.
Yeah.
Especially since we used all of the used up ribbon strips. We don't want to run out of ribbon, but not likely we will.
Oh, look, this one's been spliced together.
Oh,
What shall we do?
Oh, no. Piece of mesh on your mouth. What? I didn't get it. That
God,
happened.
she just touched my mouth and I got a heart in my text earlier today. I think she loves me.
I was answering from my watch.
I sent her something and she was like, okay, and a heart. And I was like, what's wrong? What's wrong?
I was doing
She was
this.
jazzercising.
Hit my watch.
I know every time your Facebook Messenger has the little face now instead of the thumbs up.
Oh, it
You know what I'm talking about, the little happy face? So yesterday when you messaged me, it was like, and I was like, she was not.
She's in the tea.
Anyway, so I'm gonna hang it on my board over here and see where to put this sign. What do y'all think? I'm thinking like
Right there.
Yeah, that looks good.
like that.
So you can read the welcome good. Donna says it's looking fantastic. She loves the yellow and black.
Aww.
I think the black was a good choice.
Thanks.
So I'm just gonna kind of work these chenille stems through the mesh, and I'm gonna secure the sign to the wreath form itself. Try to not pull it in where it squishes down the mesh. Kind of angle like that, don't think?
Yeah, I think that looks good.
Okay. Now sometimes I secure the sign to like a bundle of the mesh, you know, which I may do in this case. Kind of get it around the bundle. To me, putting the sign on is the most tedious part. Because sometimes it never goes on right the first time. Or satisfactory. I don't know if there's a right or wrong.
Hey, some of this ribbon is thick.
What'd you look for? Of course, you always want to clean up the back of your wreath, especially if it's going to hang on a glass door, but or before you ship it or anything like that. You don't want anything sticking out on the back that's going to be, you know, sharp. Just clean it up, make it look a little neater. I mean, this is for our purposes. I don't know who's going to get this wreath today, but I've got the lime on my front door now. Oh, I could put the lime on my side door and
That's right.
lemon,
That would be cute.
double doors, put lemon on one side and lime on the other.
What's on your door, Carrie?
Boxwood wreath with a bow.
Did you see David's post about that person died?
Yes.
I didn't know her, but
Yeah, you did. She spoke at Wreath Makers Live one time, I think.
oh, hey, she wasn't very old.
No, I think it was a routine, not a routine, but a
Unexpected, I guess.
yeah.
For sure.
Well,
Well, what's her name?
Christine, her name's Allie. but she's one of Christine's very best friends.
Oh, no.
Super, and she went in for, I think, a valve replacement. And she's got some really small children.
Oh, gosh.
Anyway, I talked to Marissa one day this week, and very tragic. If I had all the death I could take.
That's true. Of course, once you put your wreath on your door, you'll have to, work on your ribbons a little bit more. Sorry. You can see that a little better.
That's cute.
And if any of your tails are too long, trim them off. If you have any loose strands, I do not see any unravels on this wreath except my shirt.
Well, there you go.
But we're going to put the bow right there. So see, like I said, if you're running short on the ribbon, you could have left like this ribbon cluster out and even maybe that one. We had plenty. All those ribbons come in your kit, full rolls.
Yes.
And so you still got, that's a yard on that one. This would be enough I could do my lantern topper.
Yeah.
These scraps here.
Okay.
I've got my lantern has still got its Valentine thing on it. So there's about a little over a yard or more left on each roll.
Well,
That'd be plenty.
very good.
Where's my shingle stand?
All right, Mark.
Okay.
Pop up. Caffeine is hitting.
Uh-oh.
Opening my sinuses up.
So you just want to fluff your bow out. Get all your loops and tails kind of separated. And you can use a three-handed bow. You can make a bow with any way you want to make a bow. I like to use a bow maker just because it helps me keep the loops even. Of course, you can always trim your tails if you get them uneven. But for me, it's the loops that's the hardest part, keeping the loops even. So there's our bow. So I'm going to put it like kind of 11 o'clock.
Yep. You want to take it? You want to hold it?
I got it, I think. I'm just going to get my fingers in there. Got right?
Okay.
Just got, is all the golden bill updated?
Yes.
I don't know if you want to tell them you captured it.
Yeah, we're gonna, that's what, me and Taylor, when we get back, are gonna do a comment sold, and it'll have all the golden bell. Did she pull me one of all the
I don't
golden
think
bells?
she did, but she can.
Okay. We'll do
I know
all,
she got all that other stuff.
yes.
So.
Probably, and I got a shipment today, too.
Okay. So there you go.
Cute. I love it.
But we'll do like birds and bees and butterflies. No, not birds. Bees, bugs, and butterflies.
Yes.
Fruits. And then
A lot of
if we have time, we'll do some new florals. But anyway, we're gonna do like multiple ones.
So stay tuned. We're liable to be live all afternoon.
Promise that.
So,
Yay.
Y'all need me to make you another tea?
Yeah, but this time,
Oh, just a flavored water?
no.
Which one?
Who's Splashville?
No.
Oh. Anyway, all right, we'll be back in a little bit when we get back to the shop and we get a snack. So come back. See you later.